Hiya, and welcome back to Roads Yet Traveled, the game that teaches us that all of them are baby, all of them are adorable, and I just want to hug them. I just want to squeeze them. Specifically, Maroo. I just want to bury my face into his fluff. Anyways, whose route are we doing first? Let's just hop right in. Whose route are we doing first? Because we got 3 to get through. Hiya. I think it's Maroo, Rune, Marook. Okay, we got one for Marook. I should have planned this out better. Got one for Rune. Hiya. One for Rune. Another for Marook. Hiya. Got another for Rune. I'm literally counting votes. Another for Marook. Looks like we're doing Marook first. Yeah, let's save Rune for last. We're gonna do Marook. The only one that can only come at the end of it, at the end of all. Day 12. At the end of all. What a worthless dream. With this much anxiety, you'd think I'd been chased down a dark corridor. Again. Ugh. I forgot that Marook is... I forgot that he's a gamer. Xbox controller. Rubbing my eyes, I see the lights are still off and my roommate is still blissfully asleep. It's probably for the best. Last night was a lot. Maroo, he is going to be my husband. He is going to be my husband. It's probably for the best. Last night was a lot. Letting them rest, I get up and go to the bathroom only to freeze in place. Caught by a rogue thought so out of place and alien that it causes me to pause even now. I have work in the morning. Damn, I'd almost forgotten about that. I mean, I'm sure it will be fine. I don't think anyone expects too much out of me. I hope they can't, like, fire me for making mistakes. That'd be really hard to explain to the captain. With a wistful sigh, I head into the bathroom and get ready for the day ahead. No, Maroo is. Wait. Which one? Because there's Maroo and Rune. Surprisingly, Marook hasn't roused from his slumber just yet. He's usually up so early. I hope he's alright. That being said, at this rate, we're sure to be late. I could try to wake him. I'd probably come out with all my limbs intact, and a chance for revenge should never go untaken. Creeping up behind him, I lean against the top of his bed, checking for any openings. His ribs, soft and uncovered. His cheek, squishy and unguarded. Aha! His ears. They're defenseless. The perfect spot. Taking a deep breath, I lean in, tensed fingers at the ready, and... thud. What? A paw comes out of nowhere and snags my wrist. Oh, fuck! Good morning? Nope. Nope? What do you... Ah! In a frankly stunning display, he manages to launch himself right out of bed, sending my stunned form straight into the now empty mattress. How long have you been awake? I mumble into the bedding. I cannot remember the voice that I gave him. I can't remember his fucking voice. I'm gonna... Oh, wait, I think I gave him the Tyson voice. I think I gave him a Tyson voice. Oh my god, hiya. Yeah, I think I gave him a Tyson voice, so I'm gonna give him a Tyson voice. Long enough to hear you go to the bathroom. Were you just waiting for me this whole time? Yeah, something like that. But it's time to get up. Why are you still in bed? Are you fucking... Ugh, you're the worst. Yeah, good morning to you too. Ugh. Only a bit sore, I crawl out of his bed and stretch out my back. Marook's already grabbed his clothes and gone to freshen up, so I should probably do the same. Grabbing his shirt, I quickly throw it on and look for my shoes. Next to the door, right, of course. Maybe I can see where that weird light came from now. I don't see anything different. Maybe it came from down the hall? I should text Rune about it. It must have been a cleaning robot or something. Or maybe a security robot? I'll figure it out eventually. Looking down, I noticed a plain white box with nothing but a small bit of Korean adorning it. Is this the mail? Do they get mail up here? I mean, it was in front of our door, so surely it's for us, right? Hiya. Thank you for the raid. I mean, it was in front of our door, so surely it's for us, right? I managed to drag the box inside before Maroon steps out of the bathroom and shoots me a very pointed look. That yours? Isn't it yours? Why would it be mine? I don't know, it's outside your door. It ain't mine. Oh. Wanna open it? Not without knowing what it is, not really, no. But, hold on. Easing against the wall and a familiar lean, his monitor sparks to life. He still seems rather tired, taking a second to rub his eyes before letting out a toothy yawn. The screen slows to a crawl and his ears perk up, a brief smile appearing on his muzzle. It's your lucky day, kid. Take off your shirt. Excuse me? Not like that! Fuck! I mean, the box, damn it! What about it? By the void, it's for you! Your uniform finally arrived. Oh, I was just wondering about that. Can you help me open it? Yeah, one sec. With nothing else to do, I sit on my bed as he goes about getting dressed and ready. Who knew that getting dressed could be such a ceremony? There's a deliberate rhythm here that goes beyond practice. He appears completely relaxed while everything arrives precisely in its place. That is a jacket. From the folds in his jacket to the tension in his boots. You're still not dressed? Why would I be? Should I put on something new? I mean, don't get too excited. It might be clean, but it ain't gonna be interesting. What does that mean? You'll see. He fails to elaborate as per usual while dragging the box closer to him and inspecting the seal. It's tape. The seal is tape. I wholly expect him to pop out a pocket knife or even a combat knife of some kind. Instead, he seems to just run his paws along the edges, inspecting it closely before backing off. Do we need a knife? I can go ask Doc for one or something. Why would we need a knife? To open the box? It's open already. Huh? Leaning down, I try to lift one of the flaps, and it flops open. What? I swear, it was sealed when I brought it in here. It was. Then, how? What? Tucker. Claws. He very casually displays his dagger digits. I mean, I guess that works. But the cuts were so clean! Inspecting where the tape was cut, it seems almost straight. Damn! I'm glad he hasn't taken to messing around with those. I'd rather not end up cut to ribbons. You wanna help? As if impatient, he checks his monitor before sighing and gesturing at me to move aside. Taking a seat next to me on my bed, he opens a box and starts helping me unload its contents. I have no idea where to put these sealed garment bags, so I just start a pile on the floor. Trying to keep count, I think I spot about 5 pairs of pants, 10 new shirts, 10 pairs of socks, and some extra underwear. Ripping one of the bags open, I find the pants have been sewn up where a small hole used to be. I guess someone thought ahead. The new shirts seem pretty nice too. They're soft and stretchy, probably some synthetic material. I hope they're thick enough to keep me warm though. Although I do notice one thing. Why is everything gray? Is that normal? Can we get black clothes? I mean, Marook's clothes aren't all gray. Are the cool uniforms department restricted? Am I not part of the security team, despite being Marook's assistant and all? Maybe I should ask the captain about... You, looking pretty hard at that shirt there. You good? Huh? Oh, sorry, no, I'm fine. I just was, testing the material? Scanning my face for deceit, he easily picks up on my trash lie and leans in, leaving only a foot between us. Tell me what's wrong. Nothing's wrong, Maroo. I asked you a question. Didn't I say I wouldn't have you moping about and shit? If something's wrong, say it. Fine! These clothes kinda suck. They're all gray. I mean, fuck, the underwear is gray. Who does that? Soknos. Soknos does that. What? Why? I think he's still a bitch. I don't know. Company colors or something. Most of the new hires just have gray outfits. The only colorful shit is what they bring with them. Some of the Soknos executives I've seen wear all gray too. Your clothes aren't gray, you even got a fancy red jacket! I worked for Soknos back on Urion. I learned my lesson there. They don't mind other colors, as long as some shit is kept coordinated. And the jacket was a part of a team uniform thing. Or something. We're gonna yoink it, we're gonna klepto it, we're gonna be a little kleptomaniac. Fucking 5-finger discount. Well, I guess I'll try and go put him on. Don't fall. You bastard. Yoinky sploinky. Oh no. Flipping him off, I head into the bathroom and strip off my disappointingly gray intern shirt before putting on a new one. Besides the color, it is a nice shirt. It fits well and the material doesn't feel too heavy. Well, I forgot Marook's voice. I forgot all their voices, so I gotta give them new voices. The only voice that I actually remember is Rune's voice. That is the only voice that I remember. All changed, I head back out and slip on my jacket. Only for Maroo to look up from his monitor to judge me. I mean, I've seen less prepared looking new hires. Pfft, yeah? And were you one of them? Me? Nah, they practically begged to get me to join. But, look, you don't look too bad. Don't worry about it. The grays kinda match your look or something. That jacket, though. Alright. Unless you want to take me clothes shopping, I don't think I want to hear about it anymore. Alright. That was a surprisingly fast concession. There's no way he'd actually take me clothes shopping, right? No, if they had a Carrie H&M, they'd have taken me already. What am I even thinking? Helping Maroo gather all the trash before heading out, I noticed something at the bottom of the bag. There's a white envelope with Korean embossed on the front. It has a surprising weight to it, and I can tell that there's something inside besides a letter. Tearing it open, a hefty keycard falls into my hand. There's no other note or letter inside, just some strange symbols on the card I haven't seen anywhere else. Flipping it over in my hand, it looks like some kind of circuit board, or a really sci-fi floppy disk. Maroo must know what it is, however, because as soon as he sees it, he immediately storms over to me. Tucker, give me that! Now! What? I said, give that to me! Confused and a little worried, I place the card in his palm and he quickly swipes it away. Disappointed, he starts rummaging around in his pockets. Why would you do some shit like that? Think of running away? Maroo, what the fuck are you talking about? This is my fucking key! Why would you nab it from— He pulls a keyring from his pocket under the card and paw. Where'd you get this? The card? It was in that envelope. Why'd you think I stole it from you? This is— Why in the eye would she give you that? Fucking void, she must be testing me. Sorry, here. He hands me back the card as I stare at him, utterly confused. Look, okay, that there, that's basically the key to every door in the station. And that's really not hyperbole. Even shitty doors you'd never want to open. Like, fucking airlocks for some reason. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I just didn't expect them to give you something like that, and, well. Okay. So is this like my ID? Nah, not really. It's not assigned to anyone. I guess since you're not really, in the books yet, Captain Bell improvised. So I just use this to open doors? Yeah, I mean, if they're locked at least. Most doors are motion sensitive. Should I try it? On what? Here? The room, Maroo. Oh, right. Yeah, go for it. A bit worried about how...
Now apologize, asshole.
A bit worried about how out of it he was, I walk out of the room and wait for the door to close. Seeing as there are no more packages or orange robots out there, I raise the card up to the keypad and... it works! Maroo still looks a bit down. He barely acknowledges my entrance. Hey, I'm not going to run away or anything. Or, like, steal from you, you know. I know. I shouldn't have said that. I mean, I don't even know where the escape pods are. And everything you have here is junk, so... Yeah, you're right. Alright, well, this thing works. I'm guessing I should keep it somewhere safe, yeah? Yeah, please don't lose that. Like I said, since it's not really assigned to you, anyone could go around using that, and I'd really prefer not to clean up that mess. Ooh, that sounds fun. Maybe I should leave it out for you to find, yeah? Alright, enough jokes out of you today, jeez. Heh, fine. Slipping the card into my wallet, I watch as Maroo gets up and finishes bagging all the trash. He seems better now after our weird interaction earlier. I hope so. I have to spend all day with him. I mean, I think at least. Hey, Maroo. What, are we doing today anyways? You know what? I'm just going to give him my natural speaking voice. That voice that I was giving him previously, I'm going to give to Merowyn, and Rune is getting... I already remember his voice, so I'm just going to give Maroo my natural speaking voice. Hey, Maroo, what are we doing today anyways? Did the captain tell you what I should be doing, or... I don't think she really cares. I mean, she just wants to keep you out of trouble. I think. But she didn't ask for anything specific, which leaves it up to me. Okay, so what did you have in mind then? Really, Maroo? Look, I've been busy, okay? I was gonna try and get some office work done. So you can just sit around, I guess. Isn't that what you do most days anyways? Yeah, and I'm totally looking forward to it. Right. Look, I'll find something for you to do. But I didn't have much time last night after... Well, whatever. As much as I like getting on his ass about it, he's right. I shouldn't be too hard on him. Sorry, it's been a weird morning. I'm sure he'll figure it out. Yeah. Alright, enough of this. Let's head out. You got everything? Think so. And your new card. Yep. Come on, then. Stepping out into the hallway, Maroo takes a second to check the door and lock up before leading me down the halls. The lights are on, but it's still quiet at this mark. So, where is your office anyways? It's a bit far. It's up by the captain's, actually. Well, same floor, different part of the ship. Oh, so are we going to take the elevator? I'm taking the elevator. You might want to take the stairs. You're looking a little frail. I just roll my eyes. Anyways, what do you have to get done today up in your office? Nothing interesting. Just some stuff for the captain. She, ain't exactly patient when it comes to reports. Yeah, I think I remember her saying something like that. Well, it's fine, I understand, you gotta work. Yeah. This has not been our morning. From one awkward conversation to the next, we find ourselves walking in tepid silence until Maroo's ears perk up. Ah, fuck, hold on. What is it? Shh. Only slightly annoyed, I watch Maroo move to the wall and peek around the corner. He steps back, massaging a grimace away with his paws. Everything okay? Look, there's been a lot going on, and, I might have forgotten to tell you something. Okay? What? So, you know how, like, only a few people knew about you until this morning? Yeah? Well, since everyone knows now, and since you're allowed to go anywhere, well, so is everyone else. I don't follow. Just stay close. Without further explanation, I follow closely behind. I don't see much until we come to the next corner, as we're almost blunted by a wall of carrion. Oh, that's what he meant! They don't approach, but I'm not sure if that's because they're scared of me or of him. Alright, make a path. Come on, there's a fucking safety violation. Don't stand in the halls! I'm certainly not a fan of all the attention, but Maroo seems to be getting increasingly upset. I know you aren't supposed to be here. Scram! The carrion in question quickly scampers away, but it feels like 10 more take their place. They all whisper and watch as I walk by. Some even look like they're trying to snap photographs with their monitors. I can't believe it has its own security detail! How does it stay warm without fur? Did they give it a uniform? I'm amazed it can dress itself! Maroo blazes a path through the crowd as we come to a final hallway and I can see the elevator at the end. Rushing to get out of here, Maroo makes a final march to the exit, leaving behind as he impatiently calls for it. I quickly saddle up next to him while the crowd timidly advances. The door opens and we hop in. I am left with one last chance to stare at the approaching crowd. I had no idea they came in so many different breeds. Oh my god, it's Taylor Swift! No. I would not act like this with Taylor Swift. I am not a Swiftie. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Tucker Swift, oh no. I can only offer a timid wave while the doors close. The elevator bolts upwards, almost flooring me, and moments later, we're on the upper floor. Tucker Swift. If it was Pablo Vittar, though, the Brazilian drag queen, I'd flip the fuck out. Maroo slips right out and I have to jog a bit to catch up. I had no idea you worked up here. Do you patrol here often, or is it just for taking care of office stuff? Mainly just office work. I prefer to be on the lower floors. There's more to do. I have a feeling it's so he has fewer run-ins with the captain, but I could be wrong. Despite the nice scenery, the halls are practically empty apart from various doors and office windows. Hey, I was curious. Have you told your team about me yet? The security team? Yeah, sure, a bit. What do you mean? Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just asking how they reacted. Are they, like, nervous or excited or anything? They're upset they weren't informed earlier. That's about it. That's it? Yep. All 21 of them. 26. Whatever. Fine. The general consensus is that they should have been informed of the situation earlier. That being said, some of them already knew a little, having helped capture you and all. Oh, right, I remember seeing those other guards the day I arrived. I wonder if they really didn't tell anyone about me this whole time. Some are annoyed I'm picking up extra work, and some want a personal introduction. Maroo and Rune, in that order. It's a mixed bag, but most just asked to be assigned far the fuck away from you. Oh. Hey, look, you might not think I'm the nicest and kindest guy around, but compared to some of the team, I'm basically a saint. And here I thought Maroo was the saint. Oh, Maroo, don't be silly. It's not that I don't think you're not the nicest guy around. I know you're not. Pfft, I'm great, the best in fact. I don't know what you're on about. But thanks for letting me know. Look, don't feel bad about it or anything, alright? Some of the guys on my team barely want to interact with normal carrion, let alone an alien. So it's only slightly against you. Thanks, I feel so much better. See? There you go. Everyone is busy with the crowds today, as you might imagine. So I don't think anyone would be free to pups at you anyways. Besides you, of course. Well, With that, we continue heading through the halls. Once Maroo starts heading straight for one of the doors, I can only imagine we finally arrived at his office. While he fumbles with his jacket for his keys, I survey the hallway. Still pretty empty, but I happen to notice a few muzzles peeking out from nearby doors. I don't have time to say hi as Maroo grabs my attention. Hey, Tucker? I know we just got here, but I'm realizing this might be real boring. If you want to go back to the room to relax or something, that's fine. The idiots downstairs aren't going to stick around all day. Looking up at him, I can't tell if he's trying to be genuine or if maybe he just wants to be alone for a few marks. From his nonchalant pose, I'd think the latter, but I'm unsure. Oh, it's fine, Maroo. I kind of expected things to get a bit slow. If it's all the same to you, I think I'd rather stick around. Yeah, of course. I just thought I'd offer whatever. Aw, he's a tsundere. I'm not even sure I've got another chair in here if I'm being honest. An executive office with one chair, Maroo? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I need more than one chair? Most of the people that come to see me are my team. They're expected to stand at attention when speaking to me. Really? I mean, I expect it. That doesn't mean it always happens. But, I'm gonna stay here, okay? I'm not even sure I'd know the way back. Oh, right. Of course not. We've apparently entered an awkward staring contest as time slows and we stand motionless. What a morning. Well, should we go in? Oh, right. Let me, Long finished fishing for his keys, he gives me an awkward smile while turning to the door. He raises part of the keypad and... Good morning, Lieutenant Sarah, sir! I preserve me! Rook almost looks gaunt as I turn to see who's calling out to him. Only to be met with a surprisingly cheery expression. Oh, an energetic Karen bounds down the hall towards us as something massive follows behind her. Hello, sir! How are you doing today? And... who is this? She leans over and gets her face right in front of mine. I have to back up to not bump into her. Extremely confused, I look back to Maroo. He looks like he somehow just lost 3 marks of sleep standing in her presence. Sergeant Tew, please address me as... Hey. By the fucking void! I knew Karen grew to be tall, but he's almost as tall as Maroo. He might even be bigger. Oh, is he a pit bull? Hold up. Is he a pit bull? Is he a pit bull? He looks like a pit bull. Is he a pit bull? I will celebrate if he is a pit bull. I think he's a pit bull. Yeah, let me remove chat real quick so that way we can take a look at him. Because I think he's a pit bull. Hey. I know, I also have a pit bull. They're so cute. They're adorable. Nöcce. Large Karen nods. What's even going on here? Maroo seems just as confused as I am as he sighs and goes to rub his eyes. Sergeant Tew, as I was saying, what are you two doing here? Don't you have assignments for today? Assignments that are, you know, not here? Yes, sir. Well, they're all busy looking for your friend here. Everyone. There was no one to help, so we left. That's not how your job works. I know you know that's not how it works. Oh, come on, Grumpy. Don't call me that! Oh, don't worry, sir. No one can hear us. She very loudly proclaims. I knew it would be too early to ask you anything. Didn't I say that, Nöcce? The massive Karen next to her just nods his head. Sir, on behalf of all of the security team. Besides me, the head of the said security team. Besides you? I just wanted to introduce myself to your new assistant. I mean, come on. The captain sent one lousy message and that's it? You know that's not going to be enough for us. I'm pretty sure Tew is a girl. Pretty sure she's a girl. I mean, it could be. It really could be. But it won't! Maroo, what's going on? I'm not even sure myself anymore, Kit. Just shake her paw or something. Maybe she'll go away. I will not! I love her. Not enough to turn me straight, though. She won't be able to turn me straight. Maroo groans as she leans down and extends her paw. Howdy! I'm Alistair Tew. That's not even your proper title. Oh, what, like you introduce yourself as Chief of Security Lieutenant Maroo Saris? I mean, kinda. And does he call you that? Fucking whatever. Come on, sir. Lighten up. Your friend doesn't mind. See? She reaches and enthusiastically grabs my hand, shaking it wildly. I heard this was a proper introduction for their species. Am I doing this right? Just humor her, Tucker, or she'll never go away. Okay. I turn back and squeeze her paw, giving it a few strong shakes. God, her grip is like steel. She even looks stronger than Maroo as well, but both pale in comparison to the wall standing behind her. Said wall, which has also not taken his eyes off me this whole time. After Tew finally lets go, I timidly raise my hand to shake his, only for... not him. Sorry, Tiny. Nöcce, cut it out! Sorry, sir. Force of habit. Yeah, well, nix it. Also, what the fuck are you wearing? Is that a ballistic vest? Yeah. Why? Rook asks, exasperated. Well, the captain's report didn't cover the alien's capabilities. Fucker is prepared to get shot! And since you haven't given us a proper briefing either, I'm simply preparing for anything. That's a joke, right? He doesn't joke, sir. You know that. You're still here too. Okay, you want a briefing? Here you go. Tucker here couldn't hurt a fly. He can run about as fast as a recruit with a bad leg. He sleeps for half the day and can barely get around without assistance. He'll put up a fight when cornered, but his best defense is making annoyingly loud noises. He's got decent intelligence, but he'll stumble with everyday problems because he can't read. And he can understand everything I'm saying, which I'm sure will come back to bite me in the ass. Are you happy? I would have preferred a presentation. But yes, sir. Fucker wanted Maroo to prepare a PowerPoint presentation. Oh, she can't turn me straight. She's like a bestie. She's like a bestie. She's bestie material. I'm gonna kick your ass when we get back to the room, grumpy. By the Lord, how is it only the 10th mark? Look, are we done here? Do you need anything else? Yes. Well, new assignments. I told you, no one was working out of the docking bay today, so I thought it would be better for us to go elsewhere. And you couldn't just message me about it. Nope. Rook looks like he wants to crawl back into bed before his eyes mechanically snap to me and I can see something wicked form behind his eyes. Is he thinking, why not kill 2 carrion with 1 human? You know, Tew, Tucker here wasn't really looking forward to watching me do paperwork all day. Maybe you should look after him instead. What? Really? By the star, I'd love to. Wouldn't we, Nöcce? He just nods again. Hold up, Maroo, are you serious? I mean, kinda. Hey, you two, can you give us a moment? Maroo repeatedly shoos them off until they're out of earshot. Listen, I really need to get this paperwork done today. There's nothing here, so I highly suggest following them for a few marks. She never closes her mouth, so I'm sure you'll learn plenty about the station. And I mean, with Nöcce around, no one's going to give you any shit. I know I should have asked first, but like, I'm asking now. You don't gotta go if you don't want to. Looking over my shoulder, I catch Tew peeking around the corner. She's a bit of a handful. Yeah, you could say that. But she's also damn good at her job. When she does it, at least. I don't even know why she bothered to come ask me for reassignment today. She could just do it herself. What do you mean? Oh, she's... she's my second in command. Huh? Yeah. Look, she's good at what she does. She's just a lot. But I trust her with my life. Seriously? I know, it sounds ridiculous to me too, but I do. Look, it's up to you. Do you think you want to stay here all day or what? I could ask them to take you back to the room if you'd prefer that. He looks pretty upset about jumping this on me all of a sudden, but he's busy and I know that. I'm curious to learn more about Tew, especially since I know now that she's his deputy. But I can't help but be a little worried about Nöcce. Is Nöcce also your deputy? Oh, no. But don't worry about him. He's kinda quiet, but he's solid overall. He kinda just supports Tew, but really he won't do anything. Just ignore his growling and you should be fine. That's not really reassuring. Yeah, it's the best I got, sorry. You'll be safe, I promise, Tucker. Although there is no expression on his face, I can see it in his eyes. He's being as kind and as genuine as he can be. If he needs the day to work, I don't see the harm in hanging out with his coworkers instead. Alright, I'll go with him today. But you owe me for pawning me off like this. I don't owe you anything. But thanks. I should be able to finish most of it today, so this won't be a regular thing. It's fine. He nods and straightens up. Alright, you can come back now. Tew comes around the corner, slowly followed by Nöcce, who seems less than interested in being here. Well, where are we off to, sir? Right back where you came from. But you can switch to column B if it's really empty. What? But sir, no one's there! Exactly. Our alien friend here decided he's going to be tagging along with you. So I prefer if you were somewhere quiet. Any objections, Sergeant? No, sir! Wait, really? Are you going to come with us? I nod and she hops up, almost giddy with excitement.
Surprise, motherfucker!
This is great! Isn't this great, Nöcce? He rolls his eyes and nods. Okay. Wait, no. Okay, we'll be right off, sir. See to it. I'll message you when I'm done. If there's one scratch on him when you get back, I promise nothing will harm them. Well, let's head out, team! Ecstatic, she turns and starts marching back towards the elevator. Well, I'll see you in a few marks then. What are you doing? Huh? Saying goodbye like that. Go get some exercise and enjoy yourself or whatever. I'm the one who has to do paperwork all day. See you later, Maroo. Later? He slinks away into his office before I catch up with the others. Tew marches in rehearsed formal, Nöcce plods behind her. Oh, there you are! I was wondering when you'd show up. Well, big ol' boss man gave us a pretty boring route today, but it should be a good first test for you. Have you ever been on one before? Yeah, actually, a few days ago on some lab floor. Wow! I didn't understand a word of that! You get anything, Nöcce? Nope. Oh shit, how did all of us forget they can't understand me? You haven't gone too far. I'm sure I can just go get Maroo and... Well, no worries! Hey, Tiny, maybe just give us a symbol for when you agree with something and Nöcce will translate it for us, okay? A symbol? What is she... Wait a minute, did she just call me Tiny? She did that earlier too, didn't she? Whatever. A symbol, huh? Deciding to keep it simple, I offer a thumbs up and hope it suffices. They start staring at my hand pretty intently, not sure what they're looking for. This is about as close to ET as I feel I could get. Shame I probably can't phone home anytime soon. Well, he catch that big guy. If he does that, let me know and we'll know he's totally okay with whatever I said. Mm-hmm. Wait, that was a part of the deal? I can't believe he's sending us right back where we came from. What? Is there ever anything interesting about loading bay duty? Nah. Right? It's all just moving boxes and making sure no one crushes themselves with the machinery. I swear, I don't even think some of those guys are tri-lift certified. She just insulted us. She's like, I swear, none of them are forklift certified. Well, maybe we can at least show the new guy around. That sounds good, Tiny. Rolling my eyes, I give her a thumbs up. Great! Well, let's get to it. No use wandering around up here. Walking right past the lift Maroo and I took to get here, we find a staircase hidden away and make our way down. We're gonna die. I'm escorted out into another impressively bland hallway. So, how do you like the place, new guy? Pretty spiffy, huh? I love they have gravity up here. Do you know how hard it is to train without it? I'd never be able to practice boxing otherwise. She throws out some surprisingly clean-looking jabs before continuing. I know Nöcce here appreciates it too. Otherwise, he'd never be able to pin me down when we practice. Ain't that right, big guy? Uh-huh. See? I mean, I haven't actually beaten him, but I'm close. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. You enjoying your time aboard the ship? I can barely compose my thoughts through her barrage of a conversation. Do I like it here? It's not like the worst. It's pretty bad. But now things have calmed down a bit. I feel like it's okay. Also, with this new job, maybe I'll find something I actually like doing. Or at least a good way to pass the time. Replying with a thumbs up, Nöcce informs Q of my answer. Great! Is she doing the Is she doing the tubular? No. No, fucking Jesus from Dogma. Have you seen that Kevin Smith movie, Dogma? I'm getting Jesus vibes. Great. I know I took the first chance I got to get off of Leo, what? I was so bored of that darn city. Soaknose really did me a number letting me come out here for work.
Self-voicing disabled.
What about you, Nöcce? I forget why you came here. Paid better. Oh, yeah, that too. What city? I really need to ask more about Leo sometime. But seeing as Maroo is from Urian, I might have to message Merwin or Rune. I'm glad they seem to be enjoying gainful employment, though. I feel as though I should have gone through some more paperwork before accepting this job. Or at least seen the benefits. Wow, you know, I've never given a tour before. Should I be doing that? Maybe I'll give it a try. Should I give that a try, Nöcce? He just shrugs. I'm gonna do it. Welcome aboard the lovely and remote Icorion 2 station. We know you had many options for where you could be. Oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm bad at this. Let me try again. Start smaller. Smaller? Okay, I can do that. Welcome to Column A's loading bay on the Icorion 2. Here we receive all kinds of packages and deliveries from the outside worlds at large. Once everything has been accounted for, it's delivered to wherever it needs to go on the station. Everything from personal mail to food to, office supplies? What else should I say? Nöcce just shrugs. Am I watching these two rehearse a... Am I watching these two rehearse a fucking comedy routine? Look, if I'm not mistaken, Nöcce is just on a different plane of existence. Nöcce is love, Nöcce is life. Nöcce is the reason why the sun rises and sets in the morning and evening. Nöcce is the one true god. And that is how I'm going to get banned. Am I watching these two rehearse a fucking comedy routine? I'm starting to understand why Maroo is always so high-strung. From here, you can easily access all the different parts of the station from either using the mag lifts or the stairs. We're only 2 floors away from the mess hall, 5 from housing, and 7 from the gym. It's a great place to meet new people and, count boxes. Well, shoot, that's all I got. How'd I do? I can barely contain myself as Nöcce delivers the driest. Pretty good. I've ever heard. I give her a thumbs up purely out of pity. But to her credit, at least it was pretty entertaining. Well, Maroo is mine, so... Well, if you have any questions, feel free to. Gesture at us, and I'm sure we'll be able to figure out what you need. Until then, though, we really should get to patrolling. Ready? Giving her an affirmative, we start walking the halls, looking for... Well, I'm not really sure. You said Lieutenant Saris took you out on a patrol before, right? Did he tell you what to do, or did he just let you follow him around? Giving them a thumbs down confuses them at first, but I think they get it. Okay, well, it's pretty simple. We walk these halls and see if anyone needs anything. I think we got that, Amethyst. I think we got that. Make sure that there's no big crowds or traffic jams, or anything that could cause any issues, really. We also have to make sure that no one is misusing any machinery, especially down here. I once saw this guy use a tri-lift to try and fix a light instead of just getting a ladder or calling maintenance. I mean, come on, those guys are great. I once got one of them to fix a radio for me and it wasn't even company property. Good stuff. But yeah, it's pretty simple. If something looks out of place or if someone needs anything, they let us know. And that's about it. Did I miss anything, big guy? Nah. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. I'm not sure any carrion in their right mind would approach me. Present company excluded. But I guess I'll keep an eye out. Tew doesn't seem all too interested in silence, though, as she keeps doing the talking for the rest of us. So, like, what else have you seen here? The captain said you were in confinement, so I'm guessing you haven't seen much. I want to stick my face right in between Nöcce's tits. It's not all just boring hallways, I promise. It mostly is. Mostly isn't completely. Besides, surely you've been to well, you're really only out today, right? So you've been to, well, shit, I guess wherever they were keeping you in the boss's office. Well, that ain't much. Where were they keeping you anyways? I didn't think we had any cells on the station. So like, what, a really nice broom closet or something? I mean, kinda. Well, you didn't claim him here, so he's mine. Medical confinement. Huh? How do you know? I had a hunch. Tried to go last week and it was all knockdown. Oh, very smart, big guy. Well, darn, I ain't been there yet, but I can't imagine it's very nice. Explains why Maroo was always headed down that way, too. Gosh, he's been so sour lately. Did I tell you that I tried to invite him out with us a few nights ago and he said he was too busy? He loves sitting in the corner and watching us drink. Do you think he's mad at us? He's just busy. He's always busy now, more so than ever. You see all these messages we got about that new Soaknose crew headed our way? Company executives or something. I can't even imagine how many schedules he has to prepare for that. At least he's not on guard duty for Tiny anymore. Ha! What? He still is. What do you mean? They live together too. The lieutenant is always on watch. What? No, surely they just give Tiny his own room, right? Where will they find a room that isn't surrounded by carrying? Tiny, are you seriously rooming with the lieutenant? A bit worried, I produce a thumbs up only for her jaw to drop. She actually looks pretty similar to Maroo when we heard we'd be rooming together too. No way. I mean, no offense, Tiny, but poor Maroo. That's gotta be kind of weird, right? I mean, he's had his room to himself for a while now and suddenly gets an alien roommate? I'd be upset. Well, okay, only a little. But this isn't about me. I guess he probably does get lonely. Well, you could always... He's not filling any gaps. He's just taking an empty bed. Right, yeah. An empty bed. Sorry, the nearest Denny's is like a 45-minute drive, so... no. Silence falls on the hallway as, for once, Tio has nothing to say. Doesn't seem like anyone does, really. She starts fidgeting, playing with her claws and balling her hands. She crosses her arms so she'd stop, but it doesn't work as I can see her fingers dig into her side. Stopping halfway down a hallway, she starts tapping her foot and Nöcce takes notice. Sergeant, do you need something? I do. I do! Nöcce, can you go to the security checkpoint here and grab me a registry form for, incoming personal mail? Why? I want to show Tiny here what they look like. We have to fill them out from time to time, don't we? Why not show the new guy how to do it? His eyes dart between us before he straightens up and shrugs. I don't think it can read, but okay. Need anything else? No, that should be fine. Just, say hi to whoever's on shift there. From me. For me, I mean. You got it. Nöcce is built different. He is the one true god. He turns and starts lumbering off while the two of us wait. They talk about the void and how, I guess, the void is their god. Well, the void is Nöcce. Their god is Nöcce. He turns and starts lumbering off while the two of us wait. I follow him as he turns the corner before looking at Tio, who still seems fidgety. What's going on? Did she see something? She clenches her whole body with a deep breath before letting it all out in a sigh. An eye cuts to me and I can see a thought forming. Hey, Tiny, let me show you something before he gets back. Walking back the way we came, she ducks behind a corner and beckons me to follow. I'm a bit confused, but I'd rather not be lost as well, so I follow. The corner is just a few storage lockers and some empty tables. I don't see any other rooms or anything that could be... Huh? Suddenly I find myself pressed up against the wall with a fairly large and intimidating carrion looming over me. What the fuck is happening? She leans in and gets uncomfortably close before speaking. Hey, look. We gotta have a talk, alright? What do you... You don't talk. I do. Just nod for me, okay, Tiny? Becoming more panicked, I look around for anyone or anything that could help me. But she picked this location for a reason. Seeing no other options, I nod and she continues. I care about Maroo. I mean, I care about him a lot! More than anyone else on this fucking station does, okay? So, I need you to understand. If you're going to be in his life and not just some passerby, you need to care about him too, okay? What? Of course I care about Maroo! I care about Maroo? The thought came out as clear as water, but my mind is muddled and confused. Unable to deal with her staring, I force myself to nod. Her pose slacks, she leans back and her expression softens. It's been hurting me seeing him recently. He's overworked and always so stressed out. If it's true that you're living together now, I have a request. I raise an eyebrow and she sighs, retreating from the wall. I could run, I could probably find Nöcce. But as weird as the situation might be, I don't think she means any harm. I need help looking after him. Uh-huh? He's done so much for us and he's been through enough. Please, just keep an eye on him for now, okay? She taps the side of my head, more playful than intimidating. I know you've got more going on in there than that silly report suggests. I would know. And I could really use an extra set of eyes on him. I mean, does he seem okay to you? I raised my hand to respond, but I found myself wavering. He's an adult and I've only seen such a small snapshot of his life. Sure, he seems stressed, maybe undervalued in his work. Even so, he's still here doing all this. Isn't that impressive enough? But I've seen him at night, how he can barely sleep, his nightmares. Whatever trauma he carries. I feel like an ancient emperor about to pass judgment on a gladiator. My guardian. With a downturned thumb, I cast my vote. She's right, he does need our help. Thank you. Look, I don't like to admit it either, but he needs help. And you might just be what he needs. Huh? It's someone to tell him when he's being dumb, make him take a break. Something like that. Look, I'm not saying you need to do it alone or nothing, but since you're going to be living with him, I had to ask. If you could keep in contact somehow, we could maybe figure out what to do. Does your species know how to send texts? Oh, kinda. Reaching into my pocket, I pull out my phone for her. What in the void is this, Tiny? Oh, wait, is this? She manages to switch it on and the screen pops to life. Hey! Not bad. I used to have one just like this. Still not quite as cool as the lieutenant's, though. Ha! I still can't believe how much he spent on that silly thing. But here, let me give you my contact. She quickly puts in her info and hands me back my phone. I also put an emergency number in there. That's Nöcce's. Don't call that one. Like, ever. Unless something is very, very wrong, okay? Don't text me either. What? 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 Oh, wait. Don't text me either. What? Oh, hey there, big guy. I'm gonna stop it for the ad. The ads. I know, I just realized it was Nöcce. I just went on autopilot. I think we'd all ping Nöcce. Just ping him on Discord. How long have you been there? A while. How long did you think I would be gone? Darn. I knew I should have told you to get me a drink too. Maybe you'll figure it out someday. And I can't believe I have to say this again, but why are you trying to meddle in the lieutenant's affairs? It's not meddling if it's helpful. I know he seems fine to you, but I've been here longer and I know something seems wrong. He's the second toughest carrion I know. Not even losing half his head slowed him down. He's fine. We're not arguing about this again. It's not enough that he's physically fine, there's more to it. I know he needs us, so we're going to help him, okay? Fine. Anyways, if you're done intimidating the alien, we still have a shift to finish. Can you just give me, like, another minute? Is important. He rolls his eyes and lumbers back around the corner. Considering how he snuck up on us before, it's pretty safe to assume he can still hear us. Sorry about him. He's a good guy, and he will help if he can, but he's a little unsociable. Seems like a common trait amongst the security crew so far. He is right about one thing. We gotta get back to work soon. Before that, I want to thank you. I literally don't know you at all. And I kind of just, like, might have been a little bit unprofessional backing up against that wall there. But, thanks. Darn, I'm usually better at this. Thanks for not, like, screaming or running or nothing is what I meant to say. So, if you are really going to help Maroo, then thanks a lot. Thanks a ton. And, that's it. Oh, one more thing. If I ever find out you hurt him, well, in the name of the eye, I'll break your legs. What? What the actual fuck? What? I am scared. And exactly how I'm feeling, I definitely cannot say here on stream. I definitely cannot say it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to it. Skipping around the corner, she presumably catches up with Nöcce, leaving me utterly baffled. I think everyone on the security team needs a psych evaluation and, 3 months of vacation time. But she really seems like she actually wants to help Maroo. And maybe also break my legs. Still, having someone to contact in case of emergency is pretty great, especially considering... Tiny! Get over here! Ah! Scrambling around the corner, I join them down the hall and we resume our shift. We're gonna leave off here tonight. Maroo. Well, that was amazing. Anyways, stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.